Yo, what's up guys, it's the Goblin, and today what I have for you guys is a nice little gameplay here on Resistance. I'm 6v6 Dom, I go pretty ham, get a nice little Moab streak and all that good stuff. But in today's video, what I want to talk to you guys about is basically going to be what my parents think about YouTube and gaming and the whole thing like that. I made a video a few months ago, which I will leave the link to in the description. It was basically like talking about what my friends think about YouTube and gaming. But then I got a few questions the other day on from people on Twitter and stuff like that, asking me, what do your parents think about gaming? And I even have one of my subscribers. He wanted me to Skype with his mom to try and convince her to let him buy Grand Theft Auto. And I was like, that's not really my job. I make Call of Duty videos. I don't know how to convince your mom to let you buy Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. But obviously, different parents and different, I guess basically parents or guardians or grandparents or whoever looks after you think differently about video games. And the main reason for that is because parents and old people, I guess we could call them, are usually from a different generation. Back then, kids didn't sit on their Ataris playing Pong for 10 hours a day, but now kids will be doing like 89-hour live streams on Twitch TV going for MOBs and stuff like that. It's a completely different generation, and it just makes you really think like, what's it going to be like in even 20 years from now? What are our kids going to be like, when we're teenagers playing this game? Imagine in however many years when we have teenage kids that are going to be playing video games, or if they even will be playing video games, if sports will even, what's going to happen to sports with technology increases. There's just lots of things you have to think about. And that's basically why different parents have different attitudes about gaming. So I'm going to talk a bit about what my parents think about gaming, and then what a few of my buddies' parents think, and basically, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below what sort of parents you have, or if your parents don't look after you, maybe your grandparents or whoever, auntie and uncle, whoever is the main people that you spend time with and that you live with, what they think about your gaming habits and stuff like that. So what my parents think about gaming before YouTube and after, I guess we could talk about that, because obviously it's a lot different now with gaming kind of being my job as well as, a big hobby of mine. It's different than it was when it was just, I'd come home from school and grade it and play COD for 4 hours with my friends. So before then, my parents, they did try and limit me, and that's something that a lot of parents will do to different kids. They'll give you a limit of 2 hours a day, 4 hours a day. And at one point, my limit was like 2 hours a day, but then I kind of like, finessed that up. I was kind of cheating on that. So I got up to, in like grade 8, 9, this is like the years before I started my YouTube, I had a limit of like 4 hours a day on playing video games and stuff like that. And to me, that was fine. 4 hours was pretty beast. I also had to play hockey and baseball, so I didn't really have that much time. It's not like I could just sit around for 10 hours all day, because I went to school, then I would have hockey at school, and then I would come home, and if it was, baseball time of the year, I'd have baseball, or I'd have another hockey thing. And that's something that I would always have. Like some days I would actually have, 3 hockey things in a day. I'd have a practice, a workout, then another practice, or I'd have 2 hockey and then baseball. And I was really busy back then, right? So I didn't have that much time to play video games. So the 4-hour limit, I didn't really complain about that, and that was what it was. And then once YouTube started off, then I started getting, my parents really understood YouTube, and that's something a lot of people ask me as well. Is like, did you try and hide YouTube from your parents? How did you tell your parents about YouTube? I was just like, me and my cousin, who is, he's obviously my cousin, and he plays video games too, and we would always play different games together. We would play like Crossfire. If any of you guys played Crossfire, let me know that. That game was so fun. It just brings back so much memories. Crossfire on PC, it's like it's like a cheap version of Counter-Strike. I guess you could say it's like a free version. We would play that all the time, and then eventually he was like, we got into Call of Duty. All our friends from school were playing Call of Duty, and we live about 45-minute drive away from each other, so we don't go to the same school or anything, but we have some like mutual friends, I guess you could say. And we would play Call of Duty together in Black Ops 1 and in MW2 with all our different friends from school. And then basically we just, I told my mom I'm going to start, uploading videos or recording my videos. She didn't really care. She was cool with it, whatever. I really do like my parents, how they, let me be independent. If you guys don't know about this spot, there's a little, like, scooter thing you can jump up on right here and pick guys off at ADOM. And I just learned about that spot a week ago. It's kind of funny how, I've played this game for, 2 years now, and I just learned about that spot a week ago. I was watching someone's video. I can't really remember whose video it was, so sorry about that. But I was watching someone's video, and they hopped up on that spot and went to work with an ACR. So I was like, let me try that out. And I picked up like a nice little triple, so it was worth it. But back on topic, I was like, Mom, I'm going to start YouTube. She was like, that's pretty cool. And I explained it to her as it was going, as my channel was growing, and she thinks it's really cool. She likes to brag to her friends about her son being popular on the Call of Duty scene and stuff like that. It's kind of weird, but whatever, it is what it is, and I'm not complaining about that. So after the YouTube thing came off or started going on, and I started doing YouTube like full time, like going hard and going hard in the paint, my parents took off all restrictions. I had no restrictions. Sometimes there was a thing like my bedroom before I moved out. My bedroom was right below my parents, so I couldn't be loud in like the nighttime because I would like rage hard and like wake them up. My mom would come down pissed and like pull the internet, and there's a lot of funny things like that. And then I would, she would have like limits for me, like I had to get off by 2 a.m. and stuff like that. But now obviously I live on my own and there's no limits like that. So what my parents think about gaming overall, they're really cool with it. They really do like support me through the YouTube thing. They don't really, I guess they don't understand all of it. I don't really explain all of it, but I try my best to, and they kind of understand. They understand it a lot more than most parents would. I could say that. My parents are pretty cool people, and I love them very much. So some other parents don't have the same attitude, especially if their kid's addicted to the games or is playing it for like 12 hours a day. I know one of my buddies, his parents do not support gaming at all. They want him to be more into sports, even though he is like an athletic kid. They think that video games are sort of a waste of time. And I really, really, really disagree with video games being a waste of time. First off, video games nowadays are very social, and it's kind of dumb because back in the old days, parents would, or how our parents see it is, you would sit in your room and play like a campaign of a video game for like 4 days straight like that. But it's not like that anymore. Like yesterday, I played MW3 for probably 6 hours. I know that's a lot, but I was having tons of fun, and the whole time I was laughing with my buddies, having a good time, and it was it's like a social event. It's like for dudes, like. Girls will go to the mall together. Dudes will hop up on an Xbox Live party and go freaking ham and MW3 running the spawns. That's a really social thing, and that's why I think video games aren't bad for you. Another thing is, this is kind of funny, but this is a saying that I say, is Xbox is the best babysitter there is, the best and cheapest babysitter there is out there. And that's kind of true. Xbox can, babysit your kid, I guess. And, obviously it's pretty cheap, and it keeps kids out of trouble, which is a good thing because I know in like take it for advantage where most of like crime and bad neighborhoods are in poor neighborhoods. Not most of those kids have computers or Xboxes, and while computers and Xboxes and stuff can be argued that they make like violence for people, I think it's the complete opposite. They keep people out of violence, keep people out of trouble, and keep people being zombies in their rooms and stuff like that. So I think a good amount of video games is definitely healthy for you. And another thing I can always say is, how is doing something that you enjoy a waste of time? How come, if you're studying say you're obsessed with the moon, and you like studying the moon for 10 hours a day, would people say that is sort of bad for you? I mean, yeah, they would too as well, but not as much as video games, when video games should be considered the same. And I'm hoping that day will come soon. I'm actually pretty positive that day will come soon, where video games are just as accepted as an activity as sports or anything. As this kid gets harsh turned on, headshotted, I got my ass saved here. And this streak here is actually a 45 gun streak, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that day will come soon where video games are accepted just as much as other activities, playing piano, playing instruments, doing sports. And that's pretty cool to look forward to. So my question for you guys in the comment section below is, how much do your parents support you on a scale of 1 to 10, I guess we could say? How much do your parents support you? I'd say mine would be a 10 out of 10. You guys let me know that as well. And if you guys did make it this far into the video, leave in the comment section below saying I love going ham in the spawns. Just leave down in the comment section just so I know you guys watched till the end. Leave a little comment saying I love going ham in the spawns. And this streak right here actually is a 45 gun streak, or 46 gun streak, if you guys were interested in that. And definitely something decent. I die here in a second because I was being stupid. But the final score of this video is 75-5. 46 gun streak. I almost said 45. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it. If you guys did make it this far in the video, I would appreciate if you guys have 0.2 seconds out of your day to go ahead and, if you're logged into a YouTube account, click that little like button for me. It really does help out a YouTuber, and it would be really sweet if we could hit 2,000 likes on this video. I know you guys do enjoy the longer videos, so if you want more longer videos, make sure to leave a like and a comment, because if I get lots of likes, obviously I'm going to keep doing the longer videos and stuff like that. But I find that sometimes the issue is shorter videos, because people will watch the whole thing more than they will watch a 10-minute video. The whole thing is shorter videos will get more likes and comments on them and support. So that's kind of an issue. But if you guys did watch till end and you guys like the long videos, like good topic videos, please leave a like on this video. You know, it'd mean a lot to me. And yeah, that's about it. This game ends here, and you guys can see the final score. I think it's 75-5 if I'm right, and 74-5. There you go with 9 assists. So hopefully you guys did enjoy playing solo as always. And as always, subscribe for an ACR red dot. I'm out. Peace. But don't shoot anyone with it. It's just for COD, you know.